Very directly, actually, because when I graduated, I first worked for Zeneca. It was at the time, so it's now Syngenta, at the Geosil Research Station, and there I was involved in running FISCEM studies on pesticides. So that was not regulatory already, but that was very close to it. And I also provided lectures in analytical chemistry in my university just after that. And analytical chemistry, as you may know, is an important part of the regulatory process as well. And after that, I was hired by an R&D company, a small R&D company called ISK, Bioscience Europe, so it's a Japanese company. And there I started as a regulatory, so this is where actually I learned regulatory. After that I went to FMC, an American company, and in 2010 I started as a consultant. So in a very straight line, let's say, I always more or less belonged to this area of pesticides, and very quickly I moved to regulatory. Because I love to hear the sound of my voice. No, really. No, sorry. No, the real reason is when you work as a consultant, especially, or even when you're alone, or in my case, even when you are the boss of a small company, people are looking at you to obtain guidance and etc. And sometimes you ask yourself questions like, how good is my knowledge? How much I am sure what I'm talking about here? When you do training, you don't only provide your vision and explain things, but you also have the opportunity to share your views with other people, because the trainees there, they are not just like people who discover the regulatory. Most of them have some experience, and some of them are even a broader experience than you have. So it's also an opportunity to confront your knowledge and your vision to that of other people. And this type of experience avoid you from drifting away from the mainstream, from the main understanding. It also avoid you to forget about important things, not to be aware of new opinion of EFSA, new guidance document or whatsoever, or their interpretation, the way that they are implemented in other member states. It also allows you to share experience, because it's so vast that you cannot work. You work in a year, you will work on a few dossiers, but that's not enough experience to know what exactly is happening. You don't have the big picture. So when you have the opportunity to share what happened for other companies in other member states or other projects, then you can collect the big picture, and all automatically makes more sense to you, and it also provides you the opportunity to foresee the issues that could come in next dossier. I do enjoy my consultancy in general, because training is only a small part of what I'm doing, but I do indeed enjoy consultancy much more, because I'm a technical guy, a simple person, and in consultancy you would be, when you contact a consultant, that's because you want him to do the technical aspect of it, or at least when you contact my type of consultant, this is what you would be doing. You would contact me to write ERR, to run risk assessment, to run study monitoring, or to provide bespoke training as we do together. And being a very technical person, I'm much more efficient in this life, and I do enjoy it much more. So yes, definitely.